Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Brad Cajuice of Lead Juice Home Care Growth, and today we got a special topic: why 1 month of home care ads is not enough. A lot of home care agencies try ads for 1 month. They spend money, get nervous, and stop too early. So let me tell you something real quick about ads. Ads is interesting because you want to see results, but ads are also testing. So marketing or ads is just another way you can just say test. So we're testing to see what works, and then we're removing and adding and kind of like tracking. That's pretty much what it is. You need to test, you need to track, and then you need to optimize your ad because you know what's working because you track it, and you optimize, you try to improve it to make it better over time. So that's what Facebook and Instagram and Google do when you're running ads. It needs time. Families need to be able to see you multiple times, especially on Facebook, on Instagram. So yeah, don't quit, and we're gonna get into it right now. So the the reality is that many agencies quit, or independent caregivers quit after 30 days. That's the core problem. Agencies run ads for 1 month. They get a few weak leads. They get a few bad calls. Um, they may not close anyone immediately, and then they say the ads don't work. But 30 days is usually too short. You need time to, like I said, see what's working. You may be judging the ads too early. So if you run ads for 30 days and you think it's doesn't work, it does work. It just needs time. 1 month is mostly data. So it shows which searches waste money. It shows which areas respond better. It shows which leads are serious, which calls are low quality. It shows what people are asking about. It shows what your landing page needs because everybody's different. You might specialize in different categories. You might want different things. You in different markets. People in different markets search differently due to the demographics, everything. It just all that come into play. So it's not a one size fits all for everybody in each market. So it takes time to understand. The first month is not about winning immediately. It's about learning what to keep, what to cut, and what to improve. Google Ads is intent capture. So Google catches people already searching. Home care near me, 24-hour home care, caregiver for elderly parent, non-medical home care. That means the intent is usually stronger, but strong intent still needs trust. So your page and your phone, your page and your phone call still matter. So you got to be able to, once the lead comes in, you have a good website, you have a good landing page, the lead comes in, you're not, um, you sound human on the phone. You're not just trying to give them pricing and, call back when you're interested. So Google Ads is very powerful because it puts you in front of families who are already searching. They already have a problem. But even if the family is searching, they still need to trust you before they call you. So that's why having everything else in play uh, works really effectively. So Facebook ads are different from Google ads, right? Like I said, Facebook ads is intent capture. It captures people already searching for care. Higher intent searches, they're closer to needing the care right now. And Facebook, Instagram meta ads are more for disruption marketing, right? So awareness and trust, because you're not on Facebook and Instagram scrolling hoping that you see a home care agency ad. So it's more for education and retargeting. So maybe somebody went on your Google ads, or they searched on Google, they clicked on your page, and you can retarget those same people on Instagram and Meta. That's why sometimes when you search for something on Google, and you click to accept or whatever, and then you see that same company on your Facebook and Instagram feed, it's not by accident. they're tracking, they're retargeting you because of what you searched before. Right. So really important to understand that. And yeah, so like I said, Facebook and Instagram are more awareness and trust, and Google is more intense. So that's more someone who's further along the line and they're looking for care. So the first month is not the final answer. Just because you ran ads for 1 month, 30 days, it's not the final answer, like I said. Month one is testing. You may still be testing keywords. You may still be testing landing pages. You may still be testing locations, neighborhoods, call quality, ad copy, lead quality. You may still be trying to find the bad searches so you can remove those bad searches. You may still be trying to learn what converts. So the first month is not the final answer. The first month is the first round of feedback. Learn from your data. So you're tracking the data inside of your Google profile, your Google ads, and the bad leads teach you something. So once you see the bad leads and you see, okay, where did this call come from? I didn't like that call. I didn't like that lead. You can remove that from your ad campaign. Okay. So bad leads, I know they're frustrating, but they still teach you what to improve, what to change. They show which searches to block. You're adding your negative keywords. It shows which areas waste your budget, which areas are higher quality. So I like this zip code. This zip code right here is good. We're getting good leads from this zip code. This other zip code right here, don't really like it. You can remove that. Okay. That shows you understand and kind of like you're learning from your campaign. The landing page matters. Ads don't work alone. Your landing page also needs to work as well. The ad gets clicks, and then they click on your ad and they go on your website. There's no click to call button. There's no form for them to fill out. It's not clear. The headline needs to be clear. The phone number must be easy to find. The service area should be obvious. Services should be simple to understand. Reviews should be visible if possible. The form should be short, different things, right? See, all that matters into a landing page. So you don't send them to your website. You send them to one landing page where everything is clear. If your ad is good, but the landing page is confusing, the ad did its job, but the page failed to convert. So these are other reasons why you're probably your ads campaign is not working. So do not send paid traffic to confusion. The paid traffic needs to be clear. So for example, let's say I have a 24/7, I want to focus on 24/7 leads. So if somebody searches 24/7 uh, care and they click on your ad and then they see I don't know, companionship care. Everything has to match. So if we have companionship care, that needs another landing page. If we have dementia care, that needs another landing page. 24/7 care, that should be what the people search, should be concurrent with what they're seeing when they click on your ad. Critical warning, the phone call matters even more. So you can get all the calls into you can build, oh, the lead is working. I mean, the website's working, the ad is working. But when they call you and nobody answers, you just wasted leads. These leads are not, I mean, if they click on your ad and they call you and you don't answer the phone call, I mean, you wasted that lead right there, essentially. Yes, you can call back. Hopefully, you call back in 5 to 10 minutes. That's cool. Or you send a message. Okay, I'm busy right now. I'll give you a phone call in 5 minutes. All that stuff work. All that stuff is important because the family's already stressed. They're calling you. They clicked on your ad because they're stressed. So they need the help soon. So they're moving. Slow follow up makes the family move. They're looking for other agencies. A weak intake call makes the agency feel risky. The call should be heard, The call should be guided. Do not go straight into the price. Oh, we charge $40. Don't go straight into the price. Ask questions before giving recommendations. Sound human, sound calm, sound professional. You can pay for a great lead and still lose if nobody answers, if they're still confused, if you sound rushed, if you sound cold. Imagine I'm calling for care for my loved one, and I get you on the phone call, and you sound cold. I'm not gonna leave you with my loved one. I need smiling on the phone calls. Think about it. Like sometimes when I cold call, I have like a mirror, like next to my computer, just so I can remember to smile. Sometimes you just got to look at the mirror just to see if you're smiling. Hey, how you doing? You know, just to remember that you need to smile. That changes a lot. Don't don't be cold. That's the point. Let's go to the next slide. Track more than the leads. Right. Do not only count lead volume. Do not only ask how many leads. Ask how many calls came in, how many were answered, how many were missed, how many were qualified, how many booked consultations, how many became clients, which source produced those leads, the majority of the leads, which ads created serious calls, and what happened after the call. You got to track all that so you can know what to double down on. If you only track, okay, we had 50 leads today, or we had 50 leads this month, or we had 10 leads this month. If you're only tracking that, you don't know how to optimize, where to focus on. So I recommend 90 days when you're running ads. You can't just run 30 day ads. You got to run 90 days. Why? Because month one is for collecting data. You learn keywords, search patterns. You learn which areas respond. You learn what leads sound like. And then month two, you cut the waste. You remove bad keywords, bad targeting. You improve your landing page and message. Month three is judging the system. Now you have a cleaner data to review. That's the real test. So just running 1 month is not enough. Ideally, you would want 3 months. One client can change that math. One home care client can be valuable, especially private pay clients. So the goal is not cheap leads. The goal is a profitable clients. So a good client can justify smart marketing. You have to think long-term value, right? Not just cost per lead. If a client needs 20 hours a week at $35 an hour, that's $700 per week over a month. That could be around $3,000 of revenue. So over several months, that one client can be it could become very valuable for your business. So, you got to think of marketing as an investment. If you get two clients off of, like, if you run ads for 1 month or 2 months and you get two clients that converted, only two, that is a value right there. I think, you become profitable quite quickly. You just got to be able to optimize things. You got to test it. So if you only have 1 month of budget, I would say do not rush into ads. If you have no foundation, don't spend just because others are spending. You got to build the basics before spending heavily. You need a landing page, you need a phone script, you need follow up, you need lead tracking, you need a clear offer, and you need to know who answers call. You need all that stuff. Because if you don't have that stuff in play, yeah, it's going to be tough, and you're not going to see profitable, or you're not going to see a lot of results if those systems are not in play for you. So the better starting point, build the foundation before ads. Start with a clear landing page, build an intake call script, create a follow-up process, you know, build a referral partner list, and we provide that for you. Link in the description. Create a Google ads plan, know who answers the phones, know how fast you follow up, what happens after a lead comes in. Then you can start spending confidently. So here, build a client acquisition system. All right. Don't just run ads. The full system matters more. You need landing page, you need phone process, all that I just mentioned, right? And yeah, so if you need assistance with that, like, comment, subscribe, look in the description. If you want to contact me, um, comment, whatever you want to do. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, ads bring attention, but systems is what's going to churn that attention into clients. All right. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.